Okay. And this is, just to be clear again, the purpose, I don't think, that was what I've still been waiting for, a little more clarification as to what the purpose of this is for. Are they suing the county? Are they just looking for advice or guidance? Or, like I have not heard that.
Based on what their resolution said that they passed, it was, I believe it was, they said something along the lines of.
The application says regarding issues related to the proposed office space to be provided at the Board of Elections in the new county office building.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
really overly broad.
Yeah, that was a broad description.
And to be fair, our prosecutor's office could do exactly what that request says, with no conflict.
There is
a conflict.
I mean, if they were suing us, I'd say maybe, but that doesn't say they're suing us.
Mm-mm.
But if they're providing advice that's going against what another client,
Mm-hmm.
which would be the board, which would be this board, is, then there is a conflict that arises.
Okay. Well, hopefully somebody will give them good advice on, this will, hopefully they'll find what they're looking for here. I don't know, I don't know exactly because we've jumped through every hoop and hurdle that they've put in front of us to try to accommodate every want and need that they could possibly come up with. As we were solving one, they were coming up with another, so. I'm a little confused still as to what the holdup is here, but we are on a schedule. This building is going up. I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but it's happening, so they're a little late to the party here, the 13th hour. And this is, again, I've met with their board members, taken them on tours of it through the space. So basically, we've got a blank canvas for you. Tell us what you want, And I just still don't understand why they're continuing to waste taxpayer dollars with legal fees for what purpose at this point? Because everything we've resolved every issue that they've come up with, and they've come up with some doozies.
And we are moving forward with what our last discussions with them were, because that's what we told them.
Right.
Make that adjustment to moving their conference room and adding the additional toilet
More
facilities
space, and the women's room bigger, and
Yes.
all these things,
So
right?
that is where we're at this point, is moving forward.
So the last,
We've now made, at least, off the top of my head, I can think of at least 3 major adjustments to their space.
Okay.
Over the
so I
last
just
year.
saw, now I don't know if this is related to it, but Then Design, we just approved another payment for $64,000 this morning, correct?
That was part of Then Design's original contract.
Okay,
for
okay.
doing
Because I want to
architecture work during
I want to be real
construction.
clear, there's things that you don't get right, throughout a project, and you have to go back and correct, and we've done that, but with this particular department, or office, we probably are north of $200,000 monkeying around with 3 different sets of changes over the last 2 years. Would you say that's probably fair?
I'd say we're close to that, yes.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
if you add in this additional.
And that doesn't
this
include the
most
hard
recent
costs,
change.
the hard costs of materials that now we're having to change that, right?
Some of it does.
Okay.
Yeah. But it
Okay.
just, so, we've
So-
relocated their offices.
So just throw another log on the fire with legal costs is what we're doing, yeah. Can you see where I'm getting so frustrated?
I completely.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
I know. I mean, I hope the public is paying attention to what is happening here. Again, if this is not political, I don't know what it is. Because, again, we have said we will give you 110% of our support, and they've still thrown their hand up in our face. With this.
We've had meetings with them where
Yeah.
it appeared that they were 100% okay
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
And turn around.
Now, I don't know if it's rumor or if it's reality, but I've heard that a certain board member or the board is out searching around looking for square footage around Geauga County, or looking to see if they can propose building their own space, or, but they, at the end of the day, it comes back to the commissioners. This is under our authority. I mean, if they don't like that decision, that's what the higher advice code says, correct? I mean,
To my
this is-
understanding, the way the law is the commissioners get to decide their space, and basically the only thing that the Board of Elections can argue
Yeah.
is if the commissioners don't provide them space where they can run an
An
election.
adequate space.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
And I would,
that's to keep, that's more to keep